Robin Colosa, and I'm in the ensemble. Well, I am a die-hard fan of Rent. I've seen it 40 times on Broadway, and I actually have Seasons of Love tattooed around my ankle, the music from the show. And it's my dream. I'm living my theater dream right now. Favorite part of my show is probably going to be a little bit cliche, but I absolutely love Seasons of Love because I think that's the one moment where you really can connect with the audience, and sort of like in that one song, that's what the show is all about. I'm pleading the fifth.
My name is Alyssa Fontana, and I am a junkie and the first female soloist in Seasons of Love. There's nothing exciting about me. I'm in Rent. That's exciting. I think the music is phenomenal in the show. And I'll be honest, music is my life. So it's mostly the music that draws me to the show.
My name is Jamal Fort Bay, and I play a character called The Man, / I also play Mr. Gray, one of the investors with Betty. Sharon's directing, that's what drew me. Not familiar with the show, so I heard a lot about Seasons of Love. That's the only song I really knew. Didn't really know the show, but Sharon's directing. I've been doing theater for about 15 years, took a break, wrote songs, did the corporate thing, came back because Glengarry Glen Ross, and I wanted to be in a Sharon show, so that's why I'm doing this one.
My name is Brian D. Fortin. I am a featured soloist in the ensemble. This is the first time I've been in the ensemble in over 20 years, so that's amazing for me. What drew me to the show was growing up in the 80s and having friends that have perished from AIDS and HIV. When this show first came out, it really struck a chord with me, and when it finally was released to be done as community theater, I really wanted to be a part of it.
My name is Daiwan Glass, and Homeless Guy. Ensemble. This was the first time I ever saw the show in Wallingford. My god sister was on a national tour. I didn't know what the show was about, and saw it and fell in love, and that's the first time I ever heard her swear. No day but today. I'm extra nice, and I think that's what's special about me. I'm very patient most of the time, but I think that's wearing off in age.
My name is Polly Hewitt, and I'm playing part of the ensemble. When I first heard the music 14 years ago, I learned all of the lyrics and all the words and everything before I even saw the show. Went and saw the show, and was just drawn to the entire storyline. I really can't pick out one part of the show. I would drive really, really far in order to come and do this show. So right now I'm driving an hour to go do the show.
My name is Martha Irving, and I'm Mrs. Cohen and a homeless person. I've always loved Rent ever since it first debuted on Broadway. I think I saw it, if not the first season, whatever, the second. And I just always dreamed of being a part of it somehow. So it's really exciting. I'm kind of broadening my horizons. In that sense, I'm going to culinary school in the fall. So I love cooking, I love eating, and I like watching my friends eat as well. So it seems like a win-win.
My name is Merrick Martin, and roles in the show, I'm in the ensemble. More specifically, I played Gordon in life support, and cop, I'm a cop, I guess, and some other miscellaneous roles, homeless and things like that. The troublemaker. You can edit that out. So far I've had a positive experience. I've learned to appreciate the show for what the show is and not the original cast show, which is like, I'm learning to understand and appreciate the characters. So yeah, it's becoming a positive, very positive thing, I should say. But the process has been great, and it's a very good show.
I am Dan Pori, ensemble, a bunch of featured little parts in here and there. So my favorite thing about Rent is it was just the show that I grew up on. It was the first Broadway show that I ever saw. It kind of captured the whole 90s angst that I grew up in. So I love the music, and the whole vibe of it is just, it speaks to me, and when I, like I said, my more formative years. It took me 2.5 hours to mow my lawn, which is less than half an acre, so that was pretty embarrassing. But that's just the first thing that came off the top of my head.
My name is John Quinn. I play Mr. Jefferson, an ensemble characters, and most importantly, Squeegee Man, very key part of the show. Quirky thing about myself. I wear interesting underwear. You know, something that's comfortable. Use your imagination. I auditioned for it because of the music, honestly. The characters are unbelievably riveting. They have everything to do with what you know about theater if you've been around theater. And if you haven't, it's exciting to be able to see the way theater is handled and the way theater people are. A memorable moment from it was the music rehearsals in particular. We would just hit a chord at the end of the song, Seasons of Love or something like that, and it would give you chills, you know? I mean, not like it was Christmas, but almost.
My name is Stephanie Varnelli-Miles, and I am playing the role of Alexi Darwin. She's kind of a quirky, kind of a pain-in-the-butt kind of character who tries to get Mark to work for them. Some of my friends, we kind of joined a little pact, and we all wanted to audition for it. It's the first in my area to do it, and I thought it would be really kind of cool to meet some new people and do it the first in my area. If I forget something or if I bring something to the first performance, I have to remember it every other performance. It could be something as a different pencil, or what if I bring my script and my script's got to come with me? Something weird like that.
My name is Gia Wright, and I am in the ensemble. I'm also technically the coat vendor and I guess a featured soloist to sound cool. A friend of mine in high school, freshman year of high school, played a song from the show. That was in 2000, so ever since then I've been kind of addicted to the show, like listening to it like once a day, memorizing everything. So I'm from Texas, that's cool, right?